Okay, finally back to the S-40. And as you can see, Krista did her magic. We got the front panel powder coated, and she got the labels remade, and I think they look excellent. If you ask Krista, she'll tell you that there's some things, being the perfectionist she is on this stuff, she'll tell you there's things that she doesn't quite like, but I think it looks great. Now, the next thing we have to do is we've got these plates here that I'm going to have to get the dials cleaned up, remade. Here's the other plate. I'm going to have to, on this one, I was fortunate. This, I should have taken a picture before I started working on it, but this was yellowed terribly. But you can't buy a replacement for that. I would have had to make one. Luckily, went to antiqueradios.com, did a little searching. Some guys said they used they'd soak them in a 50% or a partial bleach solution overnight, and then finish it off with maybe like Brasso or something like that. Read further down the threads. Some of them talked about headlight cleaner by Meguiar's called Plastex. And I was about ready to run out and get some of that, but I thought, I got some of that stuff on hand for cleaning the headlights on my vehicles. So I went to the shelf, and I actually had a couple different kind. I grabbed this one since it was already open. It's just turtle wax, headlight cleaner, and sealant. After about 5 minutes of cleaning, as you can see, there's no yellow left to it at all, and it actually took out most of the scratches. So that is great. The only thing about doing it this way, apparently when you do the soak it in bleach, it makes the plastic a little bit more pliable. I didn't have that issue. This was in still good shape as far as that was concerned. If you had an old dial that maybe is really super brittle, you might want to try the bleach first. So I'll put that back in here pretty soon. Now onto this dial. This actually goes underneath, and then there's a dial in here with a line and numbers for the bands. I'm going to have to remake that one because the one that was in it was totally, here it is, unusable. I don't think any amount of soaking that in bleach or anything is going to do us any good. I should look at it a little closer. Maybe it didn't have the numbers on it. I know the B does. But anyway, I'll have to go out and get a little bit of polycarbonate or something, make a new one. To reproduce that line, or scratch it on the back and wipe some red paint in it. I haven't decided if these had numbers on it. I haven't decided how I'm going to do that yet. But we'll figure it out. I may just have to have Krista, see if I can have Krista make me some dry transfer decals and put it on the back here. Now the other thing is here, you've got the numbers. Those are white, but it's actually an indentation in here. So what I do is I'm going to attempt to try to take some white paint, rub it in there, wipe it off, and hopefully that turns out okay. We'll find out. So that's where we are on that. As soon as I get this done, we can put it back together, do the final alignment, and finally get it back to the owner. Okay, the day is finally here. Took way too long, but Arthur's S-40 is finally done. Got it on the bench yesterday and spent a couple hours and got it aligned. Right now you're listening to a local AM station. All I have is a little short antenna on it. But as you can see, it turned out pretty good. That's what it looks like on the inside now. This painted up real nice. There was a small dent in there, somewhere in there. I can't remember where it was now, but that straightened out. So I just repainted it and touched up the logo here. Got all our decals on it. Got the new dial on it, a new dial screen with that in it. So looks really good. I apologize to Arthur for taking so long. So we're going to go ahead and pack it up and hopefully ship it off today. It's been so long I forget what all we did on it. Other than cleaning it up, we recapped it. Went back to an original rectifier tube. I don't even remember how many. We replaced that. The multi-section cap, and can't remember what all. I mean, we took out a bunch of kind of oddball modifications, brought it back to the original. But so far, it seems to be functioning well, and it looks really good. So, thanks for your patience, and Arthur, look forward to be heading your way anytime now.
That's all, folks. WD0DXD signing off.